So in the last part we have completed the drainage, and before working on the pre-slope, I've decided to go for the seat. So here I'm going to build the custom seat, which is like 24 inches like this, and around 13 and a half inches like this, and the height is going to be around 18 inches. The reason why I'm going to I marked over there 19.5 inches because uh, with pre-slope and the post-slope of and the membrane, we are going to shift this entire floor by 2 inches. So for this, I'm going to first cut the studs. So one stud 24 inches from here to here, and another on the back side. Then I will fill up the gaps in the studs, so that will be the base for the seat. And of course, I'll attach those studs using the liquid nail and the screws on the subfloor, and then we will install the vertical studs to create a base. So let me cut the pieces, two 12 inches pieces, and intermediate piece between that one to create the base, and then we'll go step by step for creating the seat. So this is where we are right now. Unfortunately, I lost the time-lapse video of this seat when I was attaching all the studs and making the area where the seat is going to be. So I just thought that before I work on the other things, I just show you what is the work I have done. So basically, if you see, this is the piece which is not yet attached to the seat. As you see, I used the leftover 2x4, stack them in over here to create some kind of a support for the seat, and then I'll attach this plywood on this side. Then similarly on the upper side also I will be attaching this plywood. So it's kind of a sturdy, this seat is sturdy. I'm going to attach it using the nails, and same thing over here also. Let me remove this. And as you see over here also I've used the leftover 2x4, stacked them over here, and going to attach this plywood like this. So once all these three plywoods are attached, it is going to be a very nice seat in the bathroom. Now once this is done, of course, when we are going to finally work on the cement board, I'm going to attach the cement board on this also, right? And on top of the seat again I've stacked 2x4 over here, so that the liner goes all the way over here on the seat, and on the surface or on the in the shower, everywhere the liner will go on these stacked 2x4s, 2x6 and so on. I hate to throw these 2x4, leftover 2x4, so I've used them over here. Then I'll attach the reach 2x4, these two over here, and then actually will be ready for the pre-slope. One more thing which I want to show you is that this is the area where I've cut this also. I lost the video, but these are the two 2x4s I've attached to between these two studs. This is one stud, this is second stud, and this is one 2x4 and this is another 2x4. And here we are going to have the niche with one separator over here. So one shelf here, one shelf over here. So that is the second one. And before the pre-slope, we can actually attach the cement board, whatever I bought from the Home Depot. The size of them is 5 by 3 feet. So good thing is that this is 5 feet and 3 feet is going to be somewhere over here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to even cover that part also. So attaching the 5 by 4 all the way on the top side, not on the on this side, but everything I will cover that one, and I'll come and convert the and complete the this plumbing also. So that one is hot pipe, this one is cold pipe. So I have to extend that hot pipe using the PVC pipe all the way, bringing through that hole, and then like this, so something like this. So that is hot pipe inlet, and this one is the water cold pipe inlet. So that also I will cover. So few things are there which I have to do, and of course I have to cover the this area using this template which I have created from this hole. So let's begin and finish these things, and I'll try to cover all these things in the video. Now before covering this wall with the waterproof cement board and we start working on the pre-slope, I'm going to work on this plumbing. As you remember that during the demolition, we've cut this copper pipe of cold water and hot water over here and use the shark bite stop flow fixture over here. Currently it is under pressure, water is running and everything is fine, so no issues. Now what we are going to do is we are going to use the cut this pipe somewhere over here, connect the PEX pipe to the copper pipe using this straight coupling, right? Then this PEX pipe will be cut over here and use the elbow, that is this one, shark bait elbow, like this, to turn this pipe in this direction, and then use another elbow to bring the pipe over here. So there will be two pipes coming out over here. One is the hot water pipe and one is the cold water pipe. And once those pipes are there, then we know that where to make the hole on the sheet, cement sheet, before putting it here. And then we are kind of done with entire thing, and then we can go for the pre-slope. But before that, I'm going to do it, all this one step at a time. And since you how to use the shark bite, how to cut the PEX pipe, and how to cut the copper pipe, we have covered in the previous video. So I'm not going to cover that in much in details, but I will try to cover that in the video in the close-up. So as you see, I've connected the cold pipe to the copper pipe. So copper pipe is connected via the connector to the PEX pipe, and the spec pipe is coming all the way over here, and the flow stopper has been added. So I'm done with the cold side of the pipe. I'll be doing the same thing for the hot water pipe also. But before that, I want to just restart the water, switch on the water, and see that whether there are any leaks or not. Once it's confirmed that there are no leaks, I will use the clamps to first connect this pipe to the studs for the blue pipe, that is the cold water pipe, and then I will go I'll repeat the steps for the hot water pipe also. So I started the water and checked for any leaks in the blue pipe, that is in the cold water pipe, and I see nothing. So we are good with the blue pipe. So now we are going to repeat the same process for hot water pipe, that is a red color pipe, and then we will add the clamps to place this pipe permanently on these studs. and now both the water pipes are under pressure. I've already started the water, there are no leaks, everything looks good. So now we'll go ahead and cover this area with the cement board up to this portion only, not everything. And then we'll cover this drain area using the plywood, and then we are finally ready for the ready to start working on the pre-slope. Now we are going to attach this drain flange to the drain pipe over there, and then cover the hole which we cut to access the plumbing with the wood which we prepared this one. Remember, we have created the template over here with a circle in it. So the idea was that cut the wood on this of this size, and then cover like this. And as you see on this particular template, the hole was circular. So I've created the similar template on the wood also, except originally it was like this with the circle, but unfortunately it was very difficult to after keeping this one, it was I hardly had any space available or enough clearance available around the pipe to attach this drain flange. So what I've done is I've cut it into the square. So my plan is to first attach this drain like this, and then put this one and cover this entire hole with this wooden sheet, right? For that I'm going to first attach these 2x4 studs underneath this hole so that they can support. So I will show you that when I'll do this, but the whole idea is that basically something like this. So it will create some kind of a slot over here, and this entire block which I just showed you, it will rest on this one, and then we will attach it using the liquid nail and the screws. And I will do it on both the sides, this side as well as this side. But before attaching the wood and covering this entire thing, I am going to attach this flange over here. That is pretty straightforward. Use the liquid cement and attach it. Make sure that it goes all the way down, and then there are some holes are there which will allow us to attach them to the this board. And during the pre-slope, the mud will go underneath this one and it will be sturdy. The only thing you have to remember is that when you put it on or cement it permanently on the pipe, you have to make sure that it is leveled, like it is using this torpedo. As you see, it is already leveled, but this is what the expectation is from both the sides. So here it is little bit crooked, so I will be doing that one to make sure that it comes like this. So that part is remaining. So once this is done, then we are ready for the pre-slope preparation. Now as you see, once the flange has been attached to the drainage or the plumbing is completed, I can rest this entire cut wood on this one and then screw it. So this will be a very nice base for that one. So that's the whole purpose of adding these two supports 2x4 over here. And as you see, the bubble is not in the right in the center, but that can be adjusted very easily when putting the mud or during the pre-slope, because I have still some playroom to move this or push it down or do this based on the available space at the bottom. I'm going to do that at later stage, but as of now I'm comfortable with the alignment of this one. And of course these 4 screws I'm going to put in such a way that this bubble will be at the center. So this is what I'm going to do it at later point. And of course now I'll clean up this area, and this is not yet permanently attached to the subfloor because as I mentioned earlier, I've just created this placeholder. Once I'm comfortable, just before the pre-slope processing, I will put permanently place this using the liquid nail as well as the regular screws. Also you see some gap over here. This also I will fill using the liquid nail, and make sure that this entire area is ready for the pre-slope. So in addition to this, there is a small little gap at the bottom, so I'll put some kind of a mesh over here so that during the pre-slope, whatever the dry mud we are putting it on the subfloor, that won't go inside through this hole. So yes, we are almost there. and now ready for the pre-slope.